Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Bible Summaries. So this is kind of my easy way of summarizing the Bible. So today I will be describing the creation, Adam and Eve, and the story of Cain and Abel. So this is just meant to kind of be a lighthearted and not so serious um like little series I guess I'm doing. It's kind of the way I describe the Bible to like people who don't read it. So, don't try to destroy me if I might skim over some details for any like veterans out there reading or hearing this. With that said, let us begin. So, in the beginning, there's like nothing, and God is just chilling in that nothingness. Then he decides it's way too dark, so he's all like, let there be light, and bam, light exists, right? It's super cool. And then after a while, he's kind of like, hey, while I'm at it, why not make like more stuff. So like in a total of in a span of about 6 days, day one he creates earth, light, and time. Day two, the atmosphere. Day three, dry lands and plants. Day four, the sun, moon, and stars. Day five, sea and flying creatures. Day six, land animals and mankind, also known as Adam. And in the seventh day, God decides to just, like kick back, crack a cold one open with the boys, and just enjoy what he's done. Afterwards, he starts hanging out with Adam and gives him a couple of super fun jobs, like naming every animal in existence and taking care of this epic and beautiful garden called Eden. Things are going pretty swell, but oh no, wait. Adam starts to feel super duper sad because all the animals have a mate, but Adam is forever alone. Or is he? God notices this and is all like, "Wow, Adam is pretty alone. I better make a helper for him." And so God cements his status as the best wingman of all time by literally making a chick out of Adam's rib. Adam is like happy because he'll be getting some later. And after a while, things are great until Eve one day in the garden starts to hear this serpent talk to her. Instead of running away in horror like I would, or most, I hope, she instead starts talking back to it, and the serpent's all like, "Hey Eve, you should eat the fruit." And Eve is all like, "Nah, God said I can or I'll die." And then the serpent's all like, "Nah, fam, you won't die, trust. If you eat, you'll know good and evil, and you'll be like God." And even though this is like super sus, right? She does notice that fruit is looking pretty juicy, so she succumbs to her temptation and eats it. Oh, and Adam also joins her. And after this, they realize they are butt naked and then hide in shame. Afterwards, God comes down to chill out with his two favorite homies and calls them out to see where they are. But Adam eventually comes down and he's all like, "Here, Lord, I'm sorry I didn't answer. I was ashamed because I was naked." And then God's like upset and he's like, "How do you know this? Did you eat the fruit of the tree that you weren't supposed to? The one thing I told you not to do?" And then Adam's all like, "Well, it's because of the woman you gave me." And then Eve's all like, "It was the snake." God's like super upset, right? And then he's all like, "Because of this, the serpent has to crawl on its stomach forever. Eve, you're going to give birth in pain, and Adam, you're going to have to work for what you get from now on." And so, yeah, that's basically everyone's punishment. And then Adam and Eve get kicked out of Eden, and the cherub guards it with a flaming sword to ensure that none may ever come back into the beautiful Garden of Eden. So after a while, after Adam and Eve are like exiled from the Garden of Eden, they do it, and they have two kids. The firstborn named Cain, and the second called Abel. When they grow, they both offer sacrifices to God, right? Cain gave fruits from his garden, while Abel gave a nice fat lamb as sacrifice. God loves Abel's, but is not pleased with Cain's offering. Then Cain goes and sulks. God visits him and says, "Yo, dude, why are you looking so down, my guy? Be careful. Sin wants you, man. You gotta master it." After this pep talk by God, Cain then goes and shanks his bro in, like, the field. That's legit what happens. And then he hides the body. God shows up and is all like, "Where's your bro? Cain's all like, "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" God's super angry by this and just explains, "Because of this, you will not be able to work the ground, and you shall be a wanderer slash fugitive all the days of your life. Cain is like overwhelmed by all this and starts pleading with God, like, yo, dude, take it easy, man. This is way too much for me to handle. If anyone find me, they'll kill me, faux show. And then God's like, yes, that is true. And then God then gives Cain a mark. The Bible never specifically states what the mark is. He just has a mark on him. And it says that basically if anyone kills Cain, he will be avenged sevenfold. Cain then wanders east of Eden the rest of his life, while Adam and Eve have a third kid named Seth. After many years, Cain eventually has descendants of his own, who are wicked and all terrible people, while Seth has pretty good descendants, actually, full of like good people. Like, for example, Enoch, who God loved so much he took him to like heaven early, or like Noah's grandfather, who I'm going to call Meth for short because I can't say his full name, who lived longer than any human has ever lived, and even Noah.